Our planet is in constant motion. It spins on its axis, completing one full rotation approximately every 24 hours. This rotation is responsible for our day and night cycle, a fundamental rhythm of life on Earth. Earth's spin also influences global weather patterns, ocean currents, and even the shape of our planet. It's a delicate balance, one that has sustained life for billions of years. Imagine a scenario where this rotation gradually slows down, eventually coming to a complete halt. What would happen to our planet and its inhabitants? The consequences would be nothing short of catastrophic, reshaping Earth as we know it. This essay delves into the hypothetical scenario of Earth ceasing its rotation, exploring the scientific implications in simple terms. We'll examine the immediate physical changes, the impact on human life, and the potential survival strategies if humanity could adapt. Our journey will uncover both the chaos and the potential for adaptation in a world forever locked in stillness. The immediate aftermath of Earth's rotation ceasing would be marked by widespread chaos and destruction. One of the most dramatic consequences would be the inertia of motion. Everything on Earth, including the oceans and atmosphere, is currently moving in sync with the planet's rotation. An abrupt halt would send these elements hurtling eastward at incredible speeds. Imagine tsunamis of unimaginable scale, devastating coastlines and engulfing entire cities. The atmosphere, no longer held in check by the centrifugal force of rotation, would redistribute itself, creating extreme windstorms and unpredictable weather patterns. The solid Earth itself wouldn't be spared either. The immense stress caused by the sudden stop would trigger earthquakes and volcanic eruptions on a global scale. The planet would shudder and groan, its surface reshaped by the forces unleashed from within. With Earth's rotation at a standstill, the planet's climate would undergo a radical transformation. The familiar cycle of day and night would vanish, replaced by a single hemisphere bathed in perpetual sunlight and the other shrouded in endless darkness. The sun-facing side would experience scorching temperatures, while the dark side would plunge into a deep freeze. The stark temperature differential would create two distinct climate zones, each with its own set of challenges. The sunlit side would likely become a barren desert, scorched by the relentless heat. The dark side, locked in perpetual winter, would see the formation of massive ice sheets, further exacerbating the temperature extremes. The drastic climate changes would have a cascading effect on the environment. Plant and animal life, adapted to the existing climate zones, would face mass extinction. The delicate balance of ecosystems would be disrupted, leading to unpredictable and potentially catastrophic consequences. For humanity, the cessation of Earth's rotation would present an unprecedented existential crisis. Our cities, infrastructure, and way of life are all built around the 24-hour day-night cycle. The sudden shift to a world of perpetual day or night would disrupt every aspect of our lives. Communication systems, transportation networks, and power grids would be thrown into disarray. The absence of a regular day-night cycle would disrupt our sleep patterns, leading to widespread health problems. The psychological impact of living in a world of eternal sunlight or darkness would be profound. Survival in this new world would require a fundamental shift in our thinking and way of life. We would need to adapt to the extreme temperatures, the lack of a natural day-night cycle, and the scarcity of resources. Weight shifts and atmospheric changes. If Earth were to stop spinning, the most dramatic impact would be on the surface, but it would also trigger significant changes in gravity and the atmosphere. Currently, Earth's rotation creates a centrifugal force that slightly counteracts the force of gravity, particularly at the equator. Without rotation, this centrifugal force would disappear, leading to a slight increase in gravitational pull, especially at the equator. This change, though seemingly small, could have significant implications for the human body, potentially affecting our bone density, muscle mass, and overall health. The atmosphere, no longer held in place by the centrifugal force, would also redistribute itself. The air would flow towards the poles, leading to a thickening of the atmosphere at higher latitudes and a thinning at the equator. This change in atmospheric pressure could have further implications for weather patterns and climate. The day-night divide, a tale of two hemispheres. In this new world, the most significant dividing line wouldn't be countries or continents, but the terminator line, the boundary between perpetual day and eternal night. This line wouldn't be static, but would slowly shift as Earth orbits the Sun, creating a narrow band of twilight where day and night would blend. The two hemispheres, locked in their respective states of perpetual day and night, would develop distinct ecosystems and ways of life. The sunlit side, with its abundance of solar energy, could potentially support agriculture and life if humans could adapt to the extreme heat. The dark side, on the other hand, would pose a much greater challenge for survival. The lack of sunlight would make agriculture impossible, and the extreme cold would necessitate innovative solutions for warmth and energy. Adapting to extremes. Survival strategies for a new Earth. Survival in a world without Earth's rotation would require human ingenuity and adaptability on an unprecedented scale. We would need to develop new technologies, rethink our cities and infrastructure, and fundamentally change our relationship with the environment. One of the most significant challenges would be adapting to the extreme temperatures. On the sunlit side, underground cities or biodomes with climate control could provide refuge from the scorching heat. On the dark side, harnessing geothermal energy could provide a sustainable source of warmth and power. Food production would require innovative solutions. Hydroponic farming, which uses water instead of soil, could be viable on both sides of the terminator line. On the sunlit side, algae farms could utilize the abundance of sunlight for photosynthesis. Technological innovation. Harnessing the power of stillness. The cessation of Earth's rotation would present numerous challenges, but it could also drive technological innovation as humanity adapts. The sunlit side of the Earth would receive constant solar energy, which could be harnessed on an unprecedented scale to power entire cities. New forms of transportation would be necessary to navigate the extreme conditions and the absence of a traditional day-night cycle. High-speed trains traveling through underground tunnels could connect settlements on the sunlit side, providing efficient transportation. On the dark side, airships or dirigibles could offer a viable mode of transportation, unaffected by the frozen landscape. Communication networks would need to be redesigned to function without reliance on satellites, which depend on Earth's rotation for positioning. New forms of wireless communication, possibly using ground-based towers or atmospheric reflection, could be developed to maintain connectivity. A delicate balance, chaos and adaptation in a motionless world. The cessation of Earth's rotation would be a cataclysmic event, reshaping our planet and challenging the very existence of life as we know it. The immediate aftermath would be marked by widespread chaos and destruction as tsunamis, earthquakes, and extreme weather events reshape the globe. Yet amidst the chaos, there would also be a glimmer of hope. Human ingenuity and our innate drive to survive could lead to remarkable adaptations. We might develop new technologies, build sustainable habitats, and find ways to thrive in a world vastly different from the one we know. The hypothetical scenario of Earth ceasing its rotation serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. It underscores the importance of understanding and respecting the forces of nature while highlighting the potential of human ingenuity to adapt and overcome even the most daunting challenges.